Have you ever looked at your life and thought, I love my family, but I'm trapped financially? That was me 4 years ago, caring full-time for my niece after my sister had passed away. I loved her, but I had zero flexibility and no reliable income. Then came the wake-up call. Bills started to pile up, responsibilities nonstop, and not a single hour for myself. I knew there had to be a smarter way, and an easier one, a way to earn real money online without leaving my house. That's when I discovered AI. And I'm not talking about any kind of gimmicks either. No, I'm talking about using AI strategically to create multiple streams of income, even with a caregiving schedule that could overwhelm anyone. Stick with me because by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to start earning, what tools to use, and the little known shortcuts most people overlook. Every day I felt like a juggling act. Therapy appointments, cooking meals, and giving medications. Some days I didn't even have 30 minutes to think about my own finances. Freelance jobs, low paying. Surveys, I have tried those before so many times, and those are a waste of time. Traditional side hustles, forget it. I didn't even have the energy for that. Then I discovered the secret leverage that most people ignore. AI as a business partner. That is what I discovered. Here's the thing. AI doesn't just save time. It gives you strategic advantages. It brainstorms profitable niche ideas you wouldn't have thought about yourself. It writes content for you, emails and guides in minutes, not hours. It helps you build digital products that sell while you sleep. I call that passive income. And here's a secret that most online gurus won't tell you. You don't need a huge following or advanced tech skills to profit from AI. You just need a system that fits your schedule. Now, I want to show you my exact AI system, the same one that I used to generate my first $500 online in a single month, working only a few hours a week. But before I do that, you need to understand the mindset shift that made it work. Here's the truth. Most people fail online because they focus on tools instead of structure or strategy. You can have ChatGPT, Midjourney, Canva, and a million other tools and guides. But without a plan or strategy, it's pure chaos. The mindset I adopted was simple but transformative. This is what I decided to do. I will leverage AI to do the repetitive, time-consuming work for me. And I will only do what requires my creativity and strategy. That's how I approached it. That shift allowed me to create income without sacrificing my niece's care or my own mental health. Here's how I turned AI into a real income stream. And trust me, it's not what most people are doing right now online. I want to share 3 specific methods that most beginners overlook. The kind of insider strategies that actually create results. And that's what you're here for, right? The first one is what I call micro product creation. This is where the magic really started for me. Yeah, personal story. Instead of trying to make a huge ebook or a 100-page course, which takes forever and often doesn't even sell, I focus on hyper-specific problems that people are actively searching for. They want the solutions like right now. For example, one of my first products was 10-minute healthy meals for busy caregivers. That might sound simple to you, but there's a big reason this works. People in caregiving roles like I am are stressed, overworked, burnt out, and they need fast, actionable solutions. They are willing to pay for something that saves them time and energy, and that's exactly what I provided. And they could relate to me, and I could relate to them. I use AI to draft the entire guide. I don't spend hours typing every word. I give the AI clear instructions on the problem, the solution, the step-by-step process, and even the tone that I want. Conversational, friendly, kind, and encouraging. Once the AI produces the first draft, I go in and I add my own personal touch. sharing my personal experiences, tips, and little anecdotes from my own life as a caregiver. Then I make it visually appealing using Canva because presentation matters a lot. Most guides like this sell for anywhere from $7 to $20. But here's the secret though, that really boosts your income. Instead of selling just one, I bundle 3 related guides together into a mini course or a bundle. I use Creative Fabrica to get the extras. Check out the link in the description and go sign up for Creative Fabrica. Creative Fabrica can save you tons of time. With its large database of digital downloads already created for you, all you have to do is to put your name on it. When I bundle everything, suddenly I can charge $27 to $37 or more, and people feel like they're getting complete, valuable information as a package. It also opens the door for upsells, like adding a checklist, a bonus video, or a companion worksheet, which increases your revenue without adding much extra work. Do you see where I'm going with that? All right, so the second method now that I use is content repurposing for passive leads, and this one is where AI becomes a real multiplier. Instead of staring at a blank screen every time I need content, I take one micro product or guide and transform it into multiple formats. Let me explain. A single guide can become a series of short videos, a set of social media posts, a handful of email sequences, and even blog posts if you want to expand your reach. AI does the heavy lifting for you here, generating drafts and content outlines, which saves hours of work every single week that I did this. Then I tweak and personalize each piece of content so it reflects my voice and experience. This method does more than just save time. It multiplies your visibility without requiring more effort. Most beginners make the mistake of producing the same type of content over and over again, hoping that it will somehow gain traction. With repurposing, you are feeding multiple channels with one single idea, reaching people in different ways, and creating passive leads that can turn into sales day after day. The third strategy is something that I consider a hidden gem. Targeted niche freelance offers. Let me explain. Instead of going after broad competitive categories like generic graphic design or content writing, I use AI to pinpoint very specific opportunities. For example, I target niches like meal prep ebooks for caregivers or digital checklists for homeschooling parents. That is specific. These are problems people desperately want to be solved, but few freelancers specialize in them. So because of that, clients are willing to pay $200 to $500 for a project, sometimes even more, because they can't find someone who understands their exact needs, specialized needs at that. What makes this strategy even more powerful is combining AI with research. I use AI to help me write proposals, craft polished deliverables, and even generate additional ideas to add value that the client doesn't expect. This gives me an edge over the competition. It makes my services feel like they're getting something premium, and it allows me to charge more money without working longer hours. You see that? I hope you're getting that. Together, these 3 approaches, micro products, repurposing content, and targeted niche freelance offers, became the engine that allowed me to earn while caring for my niece. I wasn't just hustling for every single dollar. I was building a system where one piece of work could create multiple streams of income. And the best part, listen up, once you understand how to leverage AI this way, the income potential keeps growing, even when you're not actively working every single hour of the day. Here is a secret tip. Always validate demand with free tools like answerthepublic.com or low-cost keyword research tools. AI helps you create, but data ensures you're creating what people actually want, so that you don't waste your time on something that won't even work or sell. Here's what a realistic day looks like with my AI system. Morning, 30 minutes to check your digital products and respond to emails. In the afternoon, you use AI to create one piece of content, a guide, checklist, or social media post or snippets. In the evening, schedule post or prep your next micro product or your schedule for the next day. I do this 3 to 5 days a week. It doesn't feel like a second job. It's a system that fits into caregiving, meals, errands, and even travel. Trust me. Inside the secret is I batch create content weekly instead of daily. AI allows me to draft 5 guides or 10 social posts in a single session. That's leverage that most people overlook. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, I do. This sounds nice, Cheryl, but I don't have time, tech skills, or confidence. Trust me. I started with 0 online experience. I'm not a tech genius either. No. But what made a difference wasn't luck. It was strategy, a clear system, consistent action, and using AI as my multiplier. And here's the thing. When you have a system like this, even 30 minutes a day can grow into $500, $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month within a few weeks. Scale that up over months and it's life-changing. If you want to see my exact step-by-step AI system, including the micro product templates, daily workflow checklist, and real-life examples of how I turn 30 minutes into $100 plus online, grab my Income Creator Workshop bundle. It has everything you need to create your own system. Here's the truth. You can care for your family, reclaim your time, and still create income if you know the secret systems and strategies most never share. But that is what I share in my Income Creator Workshop bundle. It's yours when you click the link in the description right now. Thank you so much for watching. And go make some money. Yeah.